Hi everybody, this is the second part, the second video for a tutorial that I have done for a Papercraft Star challenge blog. I'm a design team member on that challenge blog and I was asked to do a tutorial using some products from the person who is sponsoring us for November. And that person is Babette Switzer, and she has a company called Kraft Outlet, and she sells a lot of crafting products that are made with craft paper. She has chipboard, envelopes, coin envelopes, card sleeves, tags, all kind of stuff like that that we put in our minis. Plus she has some other stuff like twill tape and baker's twine and those little vellum tags with the metal outsides and just some really cool stuff. So I encourage you to go to her shop and take a look around. I really like the fact that she doesn't necessarily sell everything in bulk. Like this album was made with the policy envelopes. It's done after the design that Laura Dennison did, her long envelope mini, and it uses the policy envelopes. And I got those from Babette's store, and I didn't have to buy this big humongous bulk amount of envelopes. I could get how many I wanted, and that was really nice to not have to have a lot of extra that I might not ever use that I had to pay for. So just give it a try, give it a look and see what she's got. She's got some really cool stuff. But this video is for the mini. The first part I did was a tutorial of how to actually make the base and the pages and whatnot for the bulk of the mini. And this part will be after it's been completed, so you can see all the decorations and what I put into it. So the majority of it is done with products from her store. Like I said, the base is made with the policy envelopes. My covers are made with a heavy chipboard, and I've used a ton of her Kraft cardstock, which is really nice quality. And there's some other stuff in there that I'll show you as we go along. But for my covers, I used some walnut stain crackle paint, and then I went back over it with a picket fence, and I really like the way it came out. It kind of looks like a frosted snow look on it. And all the papers that I've used in this album come from the Graphic 45 Christmas Past collection. So I've used some of those papers on the cover. This is a frame that I cut out with my Nestabilities using some of Babette's chipboard. I covered it in the picket fence crackle paint and then went over the edges with the Vintage Distress ink. Vintage Photo Distress ink. This is Tim Holtz fragment that I put some of the papers, glued it to the back, put a couple of jump rings on it, and hung it from a Tim Holtz paper clip. Got some poinsettia flowers and the little holly berries with the micro beads on them. And this is some twill tape that I also got from Babette, and it is sprayed with two different colors of glimmer mist, and then I also went over it with some of the Vintage Photo Distress ink just to make it look a little more aged. For my letters, I printed those out on the computer, then I tore them apart, put them on some of the Kraft cardstock, and inked that up to make it look aged also. The envelopes are glued together, so that's really how the mini is held together. So these ribbons are just for decoration on the outside. I just tied a knot with some of the ribbon. Alright, now for the inside, for the first page, every tag that I made in here is made with cardstock. These are all from the cardstock paper that Babette carries. And there's tons and tons of tags in here. I really loaded it up with the tags. I made all kind of pockets. Used a lot of trims and decorations that I had picked up last year after Christmas was over and everything was on clearance, and they really came in handy for this album. But I love these papers. They're really, really pretty. I've used a lot of Martha Stewart punches in here too to do the add-ons and whatnot. But another pocket for a tag, and I made some lines on that for journaling. Another big tag. I did some embossing with some white embossing powder on some of them. For this page, I used the Martha Stewart doily lace punch, and I put some half-back gold bling on here. This is a Nestability scallop circle that I punched out die cut, and I took some of her baker's twine and wrapped it around to make it look like a flower, then put a Martha Stewart snowflake punch in the middle and put some stickles on that for a little shine. This was one of my finds from last year too. It's like a felt, and it was actually like a border of a whole bunch of them connected together. So I just cut one off and put some red stickles on it and put that on that page. This page, you can stick a photo under either the twill tape or the piece of paper there to make a photo mat. There's another big tag that I embossed. For this page, I've got a couple more tags. And I made most of these really simple. They could either be photo mats or write on them. Some more trim that I got last year. This was a Martha Stewart crepe paper decoration that I got last year. Another big tag. This album really went together really simple and fast for me. You know, I'm slow, but this went pretty quick. For this page, I had fun doing this one. It's I just cut out a piece of the paper and I tore it down the middle and folded back the edges. And you can see the eyelets there. And then I took some baker's twine and laced it through there. Just made like a little laced up pocket to hold that tag in. And there's another tag on this side. This is one of Babette's card sleeves. I put a piece of the paper on top of it and just made a tag pocket for it. Tied some of the baker's twine around it. Another Martha Stewart punch piece up here with some red bling on it. And I only attached the bottom of this card sleeve so that you could slide a picture or something in behind there if you wanted to have something on that page. A couple more tags. The new Martha Stewart punch I just bought today. It's a snowflake border. There's another tag. Another tag. I told you it was tag heavy. This is a coin envelope that Babette carries, and I just made a little tag pocket with that. Put some of the papers on here to dress it up a little bit. I got these brads last year also on clearance. It's sparkly. Put some rickrack on there. Have another big tag. For this one, we have two more tags. Some more embossing. This is just some more trim I got from clearance last year. There's another tag. Just use some ribbon to hold that one in. There's a you can either put a tag in there or make that a photo mat. I'll let that one blank for a photo mat too. And there's another big tag that I embossed. And that's the back of the album. So I really had fun making this. Like I said, it really came together quick for me, and I like how it turned out. I like it, a vintagey look to it. But the stuff that I used to make it was really cool to work with, and I think you'll really find some stuff that you like if you'll go check out Babette's store. So I hope you like the album. I encourage you to go to Papercraft Star if you're interested in doing card challenges, or actually we do layouts or projects. We accept anything for our challenges, and it's just a fun place to play, and I'll probably be doing some more tutorials and stuff for them in the future. So just come by and check it out, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.